If you're looking for stocks that have the potential to explode in 2025, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about 3 penny stocks that could realistically 10x in the next year, but, and this is important, they are all high risk, high reward plays. These are not your typical safe investments. These are the type of stocks where you invest what you can afford to lose, but if things go right, the upside can be massive. As always, this is not financial advice. It's meant for education and entertainment, so make sure you do your own research before buying anything. Now let's get into the first penny stock that has been gaining serious attention from early investors. This company is working in one of the fastest growing sectors in the world, artificial intelligence infrastructure. Not the AI tools we see every day on our phones and computers, but the companies building the hardware and power systems that AI models rely on. This particular stock is trading under $5 right now, but analysts who follow the company believe it could see a huge valuation jump if just 1 or 2 major contracts land in 2025. What makes this company interesting is that it's focusing on the biggest bottleneck in AI expansion, computing power. As large models keep getting bigger, companies like OpenAI, Google, and Meta are running into the same problems: not enough chips, not enough server capacity, and not enough energy efficiency. This penny stock has developed a new type of cooling and power management solution designed for next-generation data centers. That alone is big, but here's where the upside comes in. The company is currently in partnership talks with 2 major cloud service providers. If even one deal closes, the revenue could jump by 300–400% in a single year. And when small companies show big revenue jumps quickly, that's when investors rush in and the price skyrockets. The risk here is pretty clear. The company is burning cash, and it's not profitable yet. It's basically racing against time. It needs contracts and funding before it runs out of capital. This is high risk, but the potential 10x return is there because the entire AI infrastructure market is exploding. The demand is huge, and supply is limited. If this company secures a niche, even a small one, it could multiply fast. But remember, this is not a guaranteed home run. It's a moonshot. The second penny stock on this list is in the renewable energy space, but not solar or wind like everyone else talks about. This company focuses on clean tech battery recycling. As the world shifts to electric vehicles, battery demand is expected to triple over the next 5 years. But EV batteries don't last forever, and millions of them will need to be recycled, reused, or repurposed. This company has developed a low-cost process that extracts lithium, cobalt, and nickel from old batteries at a much lower price than mining them from the ground. That alone gives it a competitive advantage. Right now the stock is trading around the low penny range because the company is still in the pilot stage. However, in 2024 it completed its first successful recycling test with a major automotive partner, and it worked. Now in 2025, the company is preparing to scale operations with a fully automated recycling line. If they can show that the process works on a large scale, analysts predict the revenue jump could push the stock much higher. But here's the real reason this stock could 10x. Countries are starting to push mandatory battery recycling laws. Europe already has strict rules, and the US is expected to follow. That means recycling companies will be absolutely necessary. If the company positions itself early, it will benefit from a wave of demand. And because this is still a small cap company, any positive news could send it flying. The risk: the company is heavily dependent on government incentives and partnerships with big automakers. If those don't move forward, the company could struggle financially. Like I said earlier, this list is all about high risk, high reward plays, and this one is exactly that. The technology is promising, the demand is guaranteed, but the execution is uncertain. Still, if things go right, this could be one of the most explosive penny stocks in the clean tech space. Now let's talk about the third penny stock, and this one has one of the highest potential upsides, but also one of the highest risks. This company operates in the biotech sector. Normally, biotech penny stocks are extremely unpredictable, but this particular one stands out because of a breakthrough drug that recently passed phase 2 trials. This drug is being developed for a condition that affects millions of people worldwide, and current treatments are expensive, slow, or ineffective. What makes this company different is that their solution uses a new biologic formula that targets the root cause rather than just the symptoms. Early trial data has been very positive. In fact, the treatment showed nearly double the effectiveness of current leading therapies. Because of this, the FDA fast-tracked the company's application. Fast tracking doesn't guarantee approval, but it does speed up the timeline dramatically. If the company successfully completes phase 3 trials, the stock won't be a penny stock anymore. It could easily move into the double-digit price range. For investors who get in early, that's where the 10x potential comes from. But again, biotech is risky. Clinical trials can fail at any stage. Even if the drug shows promise, there can be safety concerns, approval delays, or competition from bigger companies. This is why biotech stocks move fast, both up and down. One positive announcement could send the stock exploding, while one negative update could cut the price in half. If you're looking for a safe investment, this is not one of them. But if you're okay taking a big risk for a potentially massive reward, this is the kind of stock long-term investors sometimes use to balance their portfolios. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk briefly about the strategy behind investing in penny stocks, especially ones with 10x potential. You never put all your money into a single high-risk play. Smart investors spread their money across multiple opportunities, knowing that some will fail and some will win. The goal is simple: one winner can make up for several losers. People who invest in penny stocks successfully usually follow one rule: never invest more than you can afford to lose. If that's your mindset, you can explore opportunities like these without feeling stressed. Another thing to keep in mind is timing. Penny stocks often move on rumors, momentum, or news. If you decide to invest in any of these companies, you should follow their earnings reports, announcements, new partnerships, and financial updates. Watching these signals can help you understand when to buy and when to sell. Don't just buy and hold blindly, especially with high-risk companies. Stay updated, stay aware, and be ready to adjust quickly. Also, remember that penny stocks often experience heavy price manipulation. Because they're cheaper and have lower trading volume, they can be pumped up quickly and dumped just as fast. Always check the company's financials, management, product pipeline, and real demand before taking any position. Research is your strongest weapon in penny stock investing. To summarize the core idea here without using any headings, the first stock focuses on AI infrastructure, solving the biggest challenge in the fastest growing tech industry. The second stock is in battery recycling, which is set to skyrocket as electric vehicles continue to grow globally. The third stock is a biotech company with a potentially groundbreaking treatment that could transform its valuation if approved. Each one has unique strengths and massive upside potential, but also serious risks. If you're someone who likes calculated risks with big reward possibilities, these stocks might be worth putting on your watch list. As we go into 2025, the market is shifting. Big investors are moving back into growth sectors, AI continues to dominate headlines, renewable energy is expanding rapidly, and biotech innovations are accelerating. Penny stocks that align with these fast-growing industries have the best chance to multiply. But remember, nothing is guaranteed. The stock market rewards patience, research, and discipline, not blind guessing. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more videos like this about high-growth penny stocks, new opportunities, and the best investing trends for 2025, make sure you subscribe to Stock Predictor and hit the like button. I upload videos just like this regularly, giving you insights into the stock market from a long-term investor's perspective. And if you have your own list of penny stocks you think could explode, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to check them out and maybe include them in future videos. Thanks for watching, stay smart with your investments, and I'll see you in the next one.